Garden Noob here. Today we are going to do some fall planters, and we're going to do a nice fall display in front of the front window.
I'm not sure what to do with my hand.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
Well, we were real happy with what was going on.
We've got quite a few new plants. We've got a couple of inexpensive pots that we're going to use. Anybody could do this for not that much money. We actually went shopping on these plants, so we got some pretty good deals. We went to the local flea market and picked up a couple this morning just for this. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Noob 2 here and have her explain what we're going to put in there.
Noob 2. Okay, so we picked up these mums this morning. These are the bronze. We had these were in a previous video that we showed where these were going to be the future project. This is the gem gold lantana. These are the cinnamon petunias. And then we have these mums, and they're just called red. So, and then we're going to put sunflowers and baby's breath. That's going to be an experiment. We're going to try and cut it in half and see if we can see if it'll survive.
We're going to live on. We're going to survive.
Let's see.
And there's the little pots we're going to be using, and I guess we'll start by drilling some holes in there, because a lot of times we forget that and end up having to turn them upside down and drill them out. It gets really messy really quick.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the bronze first, the bronze mums. Bring them out. Gotta make sure that their root ball's covered.
Too low? I think that's about right.
Nope, I think that's right.
Okay.
So we got a backfill. We got a couple pieces.
I'll go ahead and put in before.
It seems like we've never put enough dirt.
As you see, it's a team effort. Although, I guess too many cooks in the kitchen sometimes ruins the stew. Is that how it goes? Takes up a lot more room than we were anticipating. It's going to be a very tight container, I'm afraid.
So now I want to put in the sunflowers.
Always add your plantain. I don't think you can have too much.
Actually, you can. It can burn the plant.
Okay, what she said.
Okay, so you can see it's pre-rooted, so we're going to scratch it up a little bit, rough it up, just enough to loosen.
It's shorter than this. Turn this. Woo, that's tight.
We're going to need some more dirt. Even though we're adding dirt, it's going to compact down once you water it. So you want to make sure that you add dirt and check your dirt levels periodically.
So you don't have to put so much in after you're done, because it's tough to weave it in there. Trust me. We've done this many times this spring.
Alright, so now we're going to put in the lantana, and it is shedding some of its buds and stuff.
Ooh, oh my God.
And it's root bound.
And it's root bound. These plants have been setting for a while, you can tell. All year long growing. Lots and lots of roots.
Woody dirt back there. Can you see it?
Oh, a little bit.
And we're messy, in case you haven't noticed.
Very.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little tricky because I want to put this in here at a slant.
We may only be able to put one of these. Because we got to have room for. We got to put that in front of here.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get this other mum in here. Because we still want to try this baby's breath.
Alright.
And this is fairly thick. But we want something to spill over. Oh, this should spill well.
I don't know. We're going to be able to split it. Look. I don't know that we're going to be able to.
I wish I could get some garden answers here. Because I'm going to go get a big knife and split it right down the center. Hold on to it. And maybe, or maybe. We'll find out.
So I want to make note that he just went in there and I heard him in the kitchen and he got probably one of my nos-nos.
No, I got something better. That's it. No, got your shears. And that's actually our garden knife. It's a Ginsu. That thing will cut a tin can, so I've been told. I gotta take this away or should we use it on me? I think it may be okay. We'll save this thing for the other pot.
Alright, so you didn't see some of that on the camera, but we just cut that in half to add it to our arrangement. And this is really a test. But it actually looks pretty good.
It's still got lots of root.
Yes.
That looks nice. I think. Fill.
You want to make sure and yes, we make messes. I wanted to use this because it did really well in one of our other arrangements over here and it looks really pretty. But the rest of it's gonna probably have to catch up with it.
Let's take a look and see what the end result is here. What do you think, guys? Okay, that's a good start. Now we're going to move on to pot number 2. It's going to be pretty much a carbon copy, I think.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to get started on
Our display.
our display. We've got to move this table back in place, get everything set up. We're going to move a few things and then we'll be back to the start.
Okay, so I want to explain a couple of things. I want to explain this table. We actually bought this table over at Canton First Mondays, and we put it inside, really pretty, decorated in front of a mirror and everything else. And then one day I walked by it and there was sawdust on the floor, and it's like I'd clean it up, and then a little while later there'd be more sawdust. So we got to reading on it and everything. This table has a bore in it. You just had a wasp kiss the front of this lens. You want to restart? Okay. So the table has a bore in it, and we've done everything from reseal it 2 or 3 times to I've actually taken and injected poison into his little bore holes, and I can't kill him. So if you have any suggestions, that would be great, because I would love this piece right back in where it was in my living room.
Yeah, leave us a comment saying what we can do, and subscribe while you're at it. That would be great.
So for now, because of the sawdust situation, we're going to use this as a decor piece on the front porch and part of our autumn display. We're going to put the pots on each side. We mirrored them, and we'll get that set up in just a minute. I went to
The flea market last week.
We were at the flea market last week, and I found these wreaths. I got them pretty cheap, and then I just added stuff to them to make them look autumn. And I just went to the Dollar General and picked up some of the decorations and stuff and added it to the wreaths, and I think they turned out pretty good. I already had this piece from last year, but I picked up this piece and then the leaves and some flowers.
We probably got maybe $25 in this wreath. So anyway, we thought it'd be a good centerpiece.
Over there.
Okay, now let's get our other plant up there. Take that switch.
Now, yes, these will need sun, and we will move them out so that they can get their allotted sun time, but just for the sake of the decoration, and so y'all could see what we had done and what we envision. We're going to go ahead and set all this up, and then we'll put them out for sun.
And this should lay over better in a week or so when it gets just a little bit of growth on it. We got some pumpkins that we're going to use.
I have this scarecrow. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to incorporate it, but this is from last year. Just picked it up from Walmart. I don't know. I mean, I don't need the stick. I think I kind of...
Oh, I like that.
Just a little scarecrow looking out from behind the plant.
Now we just need a little color.
And then
Perfect.
at these, and these are just leaves.
Those were $3. You can't beat it.
And I think that one was a little bit more. It has some pumpkins and gourds on it.
It was this one was $5 with the little squashes and pumpkins.
Anyway, I just want to make nests.
Oh, she's just wrapping it around the pumpkin.
I just kind of want to do nest around the pumpkins. Just a kind of messy.
Probably. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this on the top picture and down there. I'll just kind of set it in here. Just let it hang over the corner. And tuck it under the bucket. Okay, it might take 2 of us.
definitely be adding more pumpkins to this. These are the ones that we have just gathered so far that I liked in shape and stuff. I definitely want to get some big ones so that come the week or so before Halloween that we can carve them and make huge jack-o'-lanterns out here. I have been watching some videos on doing some carvings and stuff like that.
Got a couple squash out of our own garden. Oh, let's back off and take a look at it and see what we think. Maybe one more pumpkin. So guys, what do you think?
I'll probably make several changes to it, but it's a start. It'll evolve.
Okay. Well, there's our finished product. If you like it, give us a like. Subscribe to our channel. Next time we are going to start propagating some of the plants. It's a little early to be doing that, to put them up for winter, but what we're going to do is we're going to cut some plants back and show you how you can root them up. We're going to do some coleus and some. We're going to try salvia.
We're going to try a lot of stuff.
We're going to try several things and see what works and what doesn't. We're noobs. We'll figure it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But anyway, that's going to be our next video. Look forward to that. It should be just a few days away. And anyway, nothing else to do but get to our next project. We will see you guys later. Y'all have a great weekend. Okay, and here we are. We've got our rockers back in place. The other plants. So what do you guys think? Let us know. Not bad for a couple of noobs, I think.